This is Outnumbered, and I'm Melissa Francis. Here today, my partner, Harris Faulkner. Fox News contributor Jessica Tarlov, host of Kennedy on the Fox Business Network, Kennedy herself, and joining us.
So glad to be out. Thank you for that. So glad to be outnumbered today. Absolutely.
Brianomics, did you just make that up?
No.
I love it.
She's a regular guest.
Oh, sorry.
I get to do that.
They go way back.
Got it. All right. The attention they're giving it.
All right. So since Joe
said I'm reframing the discussion, so let me.
I hope I didn't do anything to make her feel a certain way.
Let me ask this:
then you
Joe
get down
Biden,
the road.
Because
take accountability. Then you get down the road to redemption.
This is something that those on the left really have to figure out. Can someone go back and take stock of their life and say, I've done these things that are wrong, and I see that now. Because
sure they can, but he hasn't.
Got to include the victims in that too, or potential victims, whatever you want to call them.
Is there room for that, though? Is there room for Joe Biden at this point to say?
That's what the Bible talks about. But it talks about accountability and one-on-one and letting whoever and the Bible doesn't talk specifically about the hashtag.
They want to make
are trying to do that.
We've lost control.
Like
one at a time,
really
guys. One at a time.
Some three loud people who want to be president are turning him into an irrelevant.
I want to go back to something that you just said, though, Brian.
He gets 2020 and it's not fixed. Everybody who got elected the last time around on
in the House, and she put up a health care bill last week that doesn't have Medicare for all, which if I'm a 2020 Democratic presidential candidate and out there touting Medicare for all, I'm having agina right now.
But
I'm
Americans
wondering,
don't
what
care
is the
about,
Speaker of the House doing, taking that talking point
They don't care
away?
about try. They want to see it fixed. So anyone
that's why Obamacare has become more popular, because it's less chaotic, and Obamacare was designed to be very complex and very hard to dismantle. That may be the smartest thing about it. That is House Intel Chair Adam Schiff demanding Democrats get Mueller's full report on his Russia investigation, not just the Attorney General's redacted version. This is the DOJ appears likely to miss the deadline Democrats set for today.
To releasing this. There is
not even from the president.
Zero.
No, not even from the president.
This is a little bit more complicated than just the Mueller report came down and we're waiting for redactions. William Barr has had to play a little bit of a PR game in making up for the fact that he released a 4-page summary of what's over 300 pages of a report.
A letter.
A letter. It was a summary letter. It only had 3 quotes in it, and none were full sentences of something when Bob Mueller wasn't able to make a decision about obstruction of justice. He went ahead. I love judges, but Bob Mueller spent
in Moscow, and it's about the
once
parties.
SDNY is done.
That's how urgent this is. President Trump planning a trip to the southern border this week as he keeps pressuring Mexico to take action on the surge of migrants heading our way. He's also
in her interview, called on Fairfax to resign, but he continues to deny the allegations, saying he passed 2 polygraph tests. They're all still in office. When you think of how wall-to-wall the coverage was of this. Now, the Virginia House of Delegates is saying that they will be hearing public testimony. Do you think our attention will go back to Virginia, or do you think that they've survived this?
I think that Ralph Northam has survived, oddly enough, which, with everyone in the Democrat, and there has to be a venue where you can hear from both of these accusers.
I find it makes me think about, obviously, the.
But I got to cheer for the Big Ten team, Michigan State.
Minnesota Gophers?
That's my team.
Okay.
Go Gophers.
How's your bracket?
My bracket
got
committed
one?
suicide this weekend.
Oh, nice. All right.
I didn't even make
We're back tomorrow at noon Eastern. Here's Harris.